Boys and girls, welcome back to Starfield. In the last episode, we unlocked our first power. We came back to the lodge. Off camera, I went to a doctor to fix everything because the planet we had to go to get our power, Vasco, I'm talking to my friends, the planet we had to go to was so cold and uninhabitable that it actually crippled my character. So we're all fixed up now. Back at the lodge, I can hear Mateo and Sam arguing, which can't be good. But Walter wants to talk to us, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Walter, what's going on?
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree.
Okay, interested, let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
I wonder why. Alright, let's go.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. Just let me know when you're ready.
Well, let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Alright, calm down, Walter. Barrett liked that.
I appreciate it when you're able. Let's talk.
Mateo is yelling at Sam, and Sam is trying to talk to me. What's going on, guys? What's wrong?
You have a second? Sam and I were just having a, discussion, and I wanted someone else's input.
It's an argument, I heard it.
I think it's more accurate to say that you and I have now both been cornered, but sure.
I'd like to, you know, get in shape, do some working out. So I asked Vladimir for some tips, and he basically said weightlifting was a bad idea.
Okay.
Are you sure that's what he said, or is it just what you heard?
Anyway, so I wanted to get Sam's opinion on it, and he pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, since now you've been fully roped into this, let's all just take a step back. I had simply pointed out that if you take a look at Mateo, weightlifting isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. I was wondering whether there might be a better option for him, and just sort of musing in general about the idea of sticking to things you're inclined to, versus going out and trying something completely new. Well, what's your take on it? You think it's better to stick to what you know, or to take any opportunity to try something that's maybe outside your comfort zone?
Interesting that this is a thing, because a little bit of insight to what I actually did. Before I started doing YouTube full-time, I was a strength and conditioning and a baseball coach, so I actually have some validity and some experience on what's being talked about here. I don't really like that answer. I think the answer that would be best for this situation is you'll never get anywhere if you don't take risks, because let's just put this out there. Just because you're weightlifting doesn't mean you're going to be a power lifter. You can lift low weights just to get in better shape and to help your endurance and whatever and help your everyday life. You don't have to start going to the gym and picking up weights to be a strongman or to be Eddie Hall. So even though Mateo is a fucking nerd, respectfully, and he wears a goofy hat that probably means something and I just said something super disrespectful, Mateo wanting to weightlift isn't a bad thing. Mateo's a skinny nerd, and maybe trying to become a power lifter is a bad thing, but you can lift low weights and still do stuff, so... Are we still talking about weightlifting here or something else? Let's clear the air. Let's make sure they're not speaking in code.
Well, now I'm just talking more generally, philosophically, if you will.
And that's the case, you'll never get anywhere if you don't take risks. The first person through the wall always gets bloody. You have to do something. Someone has to do something, so...
Well, there you have it.
That's what I've been saying! Anyway, thanks. I think I'm gonna try it. And don't worry, I'll be sure and ask Vladimir for pointers.
Hey, we'll support you no matter what. Just don't want to see you get hurt is all.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. And maybe, if I need a spotter...
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Alright, whatever. Like I said, if Mateo wants to lift weights, let Mateo lift weights. Just don't give him bad advice and try to turn him into a power lifter, because then he'll actually hurt himself. Currently need to figure out how to swap ships, because I really don't want to keep using the Frontier, so I might have to go to Google to figure this one out. Alright, let's go talk to this dude over here in his little kiosk, if he's still here. Are you the person I need to talk to?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple land. Sure, have at it.
Just because it's gonna bring me to the same menu that... Oh, but for some reason I can do it from here, but I can't do it from the menu in my, like... My... What? This is the same... Okay, whatever. Make home ship. That's high-key annoying because that's the same menu that's right here. But for some reason I can't make my home ship from this menu? That seems really stupid, Starfield, but whatever, I'm not a game dev. Whatever, let's get inside and go to Neon. We do not have anyone on this ship, do we? Or do we? No, we definitely... We definitely do, they're just... Are they up? I don't know where they are. Whatever, let's go to the planet and see what's going on. Okie dokie, we are here. He's outside the ship waiting. Andrasia? Yes, she is. Okay, let's go.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Let's get going. I don't care what that is.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred.
See that
The effort to
shroud
make this
covering
place
Neon?
livable
Whoa, whoa!
is astounding.
You're looking at
No
the only
end
city
will be
in
accomplished
Central
when there
Coast
are
that
credits
powers
to be
its
What the
made.
hell is talking? Why? It's something no game, except Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk seemed to get it pretty okay. Bethesda games especially struggle with, like, NPCs all talking to you at once. Like, it's always been a problem for some reason. Go over yonder.
Instant sensory overload.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has clearly
Talk
the
to
intent is to get
Frank
us into the
Rennick.
Astral Lounge.
That's an activity. That's not where we're trying to go.
Shall we? Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here.
My job.
Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
I'm here on Constellation business. Now let's be cordial.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
I'm thrown off a little bit here. It's nothing really super game-breaking. Her voice doesn't match her character model, to me at least. I don't know why that is. It does not click at all for me. I hit the wrong button.
Of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Walter, were you a fan?
I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
I have not been part of Constellation as long as some, but from what I have seen, I would not call that an inaccurate description.
Can we move on?
Yeah, let's not make Walter upset.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astral Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, Can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
So our meeting is at the Astral
A
Lounge.
remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
Hiding in plain
With
sight.
no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
Why, I'm here, I
I
think.
have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar case, the Astral Lounge, got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help.
Alright.
And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here.
Okay. Only 1,000 credits, Walter. What the hell? You know what? They meant partner in the, like, literal sense. I thought they meant, like, business partners, but nope. They're actually married.
If you are free soon, could we talk? What is it?
Okie dokie. Where are we going? The Astral Lounge? What is that? Oh, that's the Astral Lounge. What the hell is over there? Alright, let's go up here and talk to these people first, since we're just here.
I have things I wish to discuss with you when you have time.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Alright, so it turns out all the companions are annoying as Sarah. It's not just a Sarah problem.
Hell yeah!
This room is very blue and it's hurting my eyes. That might sound dumb, but my god.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered.
Homie, there is no way we are having a discussion at this audio level
Exciting.
in a club.
We have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I don't do chems.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street.
I doubt
like
it.
to call it Here, take a look at the menu.
I have a meeting here later, worried about security.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers
Hey, I
in the
doubt
city.
that, man. Say I needed security to be on my side if a fight broke out.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
4,000 credits. Walter gave me 1,000. Let's try to persuade him, whatever. What do we got to lose?
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Alright, he's a business dude, so let's talk to him business-wise.
Not currently, I'm afraid. Unless you'd like to purchase it on their behalf.
That's a weird thing to say, considering I was for sure businessman would respond to business, but businessman doesn't respond to business, and not only that, he doesn't seem to respect the business that could buy his lounge.
I'm sorry, but our policies demand even high pro...
I can auto-persuade him. Sure.
I get the feeling you're trying to stiff me. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Whatever. Here, take the 1,000 credits Walter gave me.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and...
Buying a penthouse? Okay, no, I'm good. Not right now, at least.
Come back soon.
Oxhorn made a video on how persuasion works. I think I'm gonna have to watch that video to figure out how persuasion works, because I sincerely don't understand it. I've tried applying, like, green means go, red means not go. I've tried applying logic. I've tried reading the characters' like expressions. None of it's worked, so Oxhorn is gonna have to teach me how that persuasion works, because I'm a dumbass, I guess.
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I...
Sounds like you have a problem with Sieghart's place.
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
I mean, yeah, is there actually a problem with that? He's just playing the game better than you, man. Play the game better.
Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
I was never here to buy anyway. I'd like to set up... You set up a meeting with Walter... You set up a meeting with Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free. Had a freelancer trail the seller back to his place. Sleep crate 1.
That's it? Yeah, I definitely need to figure out how persuasion works. At least Neon is a pretty city to look at. At least wandering the streets of this is, like, better to look at than wandering Aquila. Alright, let's lock the door. The other option, let's unlock the door. Alright, we're in. Due to changing priorities within the organization, your role within Slayton Aerospace has been made redundant. Please clean out any personal items and inform anyone who needs to know about your immediate departure by the end of the day. We thank you for over a decade of service and trust that our long-standing relationship will keep this transition free of unpleasant incident. Business. What the hell is this thing? Please be advised that your current pay cycle will once again leave you with a near zero balance in your account. Okay, cool. Personal correspondence 1 to Musgrove. You might not be aware, but there's a certain item that your employer has that others have taken an interest in. Now I know you're gainfully employed, but what's harm in a little chat? Besides, I have some information about your career that I would want to know. If I were you, a friend, I'm not joking, friend. Expect that termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future and the precious few days you have left before they deactivate your security clearance. Per our discussion, you need to move that item as quickly as possible. Assume you are being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. This screen is very blue and very white. It hurts me. I don't know what my new objective is. I'm just gonna go to the marker. It appears we're heading back to the Astral Lounge, so let's go. This is gonna go sideways. I don't know how it's gonna go sideways, but there's no way this just stays the way it's going and, like, works. It can't work this simply. It just, that's how quests work. Alright, so up we go. VIP balcony. There, hello, security guard.
Keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Unlock this way, I guess. Okay. Oh wait, yes it could. Okay, that one goes there. I didn't even see this one. This one goes here. That one goes there. This one goes here. Okay. Alright, I assume we were going to the meeting. Nope, that was all still set up. Let's go back to the boy Walt. Let him know that business is good to go, I guess. Is there not an office here? Like, are y'all just conversing in the lobby?
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Cubicles. I'm just curious, is there no office? There is. Who are you?
I don't have time for this. Talk to my secretary if you need something.
Is everything ready?
It's done. Let's go to the meeting.
To the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Y'all are actually married. Maybe you guys should meet, like, you know, not a board meeting. Also, why does your wife not have an office at her own business? There was a lot of backtracking going on in this mission, but that's partially my fault because I didn't realize there was another objective I had to do up at the Astral Lounge, but such is life. Now we get to go in here and figure out what's about to happen that's gonna go the wrong way.
If you have the time, I wish...
Andreja, we'll get to it when I'm not doing a main quest. You beat me here, even though I beat you.
Alright, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Ramsey and Travers, the scientists who discovered neon gas on the city Neon? That's crazy.
Are they?
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and...
Alright, man. Oh, conveniently, there's a dude with a briefcase. Andreja, shut up! I don't imagine having an actual, like, suitcase in a club is a common thing, so... I know how big the artifacts are. Everyone else, like, has a handbag or, like, an actual suitcase. It couldn't fit in that. And also doesn't help that the same character model is the one carrying the bag for the most part. Did they switch bags? Are you not him? I can't even talk to you. Andreja, I don't know why you started talking to me. I'm trying to find somebody that's carrying a briefcase. People out there we've never met.
I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you alright? Have you felt any side effects?
Other than being able to dragon shout? No.
Yes, I meant apart from that. I am still trying to comprehend that on its own.
Just play Skyrim, you'll get it.
Artifacts, that temple, this new... This is all so much bigger than we realize.
Okay, I'm glad you decided to talk to me during the middle of a quest. Also, what is going on in this club? Because I can't seem to talk to anybody that's holding a bag. Am I misunderstanding what I'm supposed to do? What does my quest say? Locate the cellar. Like, am I supposed to just walk around saying the code phrase until someone reacts? Because no one with, like, briefcases is talking to me. Oh.
Hello.
Alright, so they threw me for a loop. It's definitely you, right?
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges?
You have the same haircut.
Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Alright. Alright, Bethesda. I'll give you that. You got me. I wasted about 7 minutes of time doing that. I definitely didn't talk to Walter, so we definitely skipped that step, but whatever.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
We're not from this planet, brother.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Brother, realistically speaking, I could kick your ass and take it for free and then pay off the guards. Remote trigger the door to close? Hell yeah, brother.
What the? Security!
Oh.
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
Homeboy played himself. What the hell? Why did you think that would work?
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after.
Walter, you were uncomfortably close to me. Why did you think that would work, homie? Like, with all...
Stop right there!
Hello?
You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Security were being harassed. They're probably paid off by these people, too.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Alright, sounds good. Appreciate you, Neon Security. I didn't think you'd actually work for that one, but you did. And a homeboy that has the same haircut as me got absolutely played by himself. Like, I don't know what the amount was agreed on, but, like, it can't be.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
We need to get Slayton off our backs, obviously.
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Oh, you're gonna send me?
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can...
Again, there is no way we are all talking at that audio level in a fucking nightclub and we can hear each other. My immersion is ruined. This game is terrible. Not really, but like, come on. That's just so hard to believe.
James better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Talk to James Newell again. Yeah, he's kind of a stick butt, isn't he? He seemed kind of weird whenever we went to talk to him just now.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Attack? The secretary? No, I need to make an appointment.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
Why can't I just bribe you? Why does this have to be a hard persuade?
Maybe I can see if he has just a moment. Arguments with Mr. Slayton tend... Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Again, I have no idea why that worked. None. The first one, commerce, I got the commerce check. I understand that one. I do not get why the second one worked.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office.
Secretary let us in.
A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
No, I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here.
Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Doors will open in 3.
Alright, still an elevator person.
Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
Don't go down there, I guess. Hello. I didn't think you'd be coming with me.
Follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Okay.
The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hole. Wait. It's walking down the hole. Go now, straight across to the door.
Walter's already on the other side of this door.
Keep going all the way to the end.
Okay.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now! Security is on full alert.
Hey.
12 points slipping on just now. You have to find your way to the
Alright, whatever.
Got it.
I am stuck in this corner. I would love to not be stuck in this corner.
I doubt that'll work again.
You see, I applied video game or real life logic to my
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
thought process there, because like I saw those people at the end of the hallway. I did. The only thing that I like thought was, you know, if they can see me walking there, they can also see me crouch walking, and it looked like they weren't gonna go anywhere, so that is what it is. But here we are. Did I just dragon shout on accident?
Another one down. So long.
The hell just happened? Did I do that?
Where have they gone?
Delving out of here would have been cool, but oh well.
You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
Walter, we do have boost packs. We could just boost.
Well, I guess after you.
Where are we going? Yep, they are going to find me. Nope, I can't boost up there. We tried. I think this kinda goes to where we want to go. We're going back inside? Confront Nicholas Slayton. Sure.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
What's the point of all that if this is where we ended up anyway?
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
This is kinda like the beginning to Cyberpunk 2077's mission if we're doing it from the dude that stole the artifacts position, if we're doing the Corpo run. This entire quest kinda seems like that, but like really, really condensed.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a Stalemate.
If this goes to a shootout, brother, you're not winning.
I do count a few more guns on my side.
I can dragon shout.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your...
Okay, talk to Musgrove.
I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us.
Well, I mean, he looks like you've already dealt with him, so that's kind of shitty.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please, I was just trying to sell a...
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all. Even if we have found ourselves working with the man...
Well, shit. I don't get a second chance to ask the question. Go, man. Just leave. Run. Go find a doctor in a different city.
Thank you.
Does that make enemies?
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities.
This guy...
You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Dude, you're such a backwards-ass villain. You wanted us to die on the way up here, then whenever we got here, you're like, I can take this? I can just have everything in here that's in his office? Okay, that makes sense. Sure. You're a weird villain, man. I guess at the end of the day, you're just a businessman and you got what you wanted, so whatever. You still look super ready to fight.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Okay. Whatever you say, man. I don't know what, decides why I can fast travel from inside of some places and I can't from others. Like, why can't I fast travel from, where I just was to my ship? Why do I have to walk back to my ship? But on other places, I can fast travel out of the building to my ship. Oh, you guys finally made it onto the ship. Congrats. Welcome. Okay, hello?
I agree. This life suits both of us, don't you think?
Hopefully the effort required here was unique. I do not wish to make a habit of this.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star.
Great pun, Walter.
Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Oh, I said it was good. Take off from Neon. Can I just go back to the place, or do I...
Now is the best time to discuss with you.
Oh my god, they all need to talk to me. Shut up. I'm just gonna do what the quest tells me to do and just take off, rather than just fast traveling somewhere, because it'll probably not let me do what I want to do otherwise.
We're locking into orbit now.
And now we return to the lodge. Why couldn't that have just been my objective? This is why, of course.
But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
Identify yourselves.
The fact that you do not know says much.
Okay, Helix, badass.
Are the starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
I do not recall that we asked your permission.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it.
All these options suck. Tell us more about who you are.
The more you understand
Not really, man. The more we know, the more we might be willing to listen.
Knowing what you are be dangerous.
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
They'll just follow us. Grav jump, sure.
We'll get through this. Hold on.
Have a few moments. There's something.
Sarah, not now. Literally not now. I don't know. I assumed it would do it for me. Grav jump to anywhere. I mean, I assumed at some point, like, an alien race, for lack of a better term, would come and get us. I just didn't think it would be like that. They cornered us in space.
But I've never heard of
advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
It would be super dope to hear what everyone is saying, but you guys are all talking at the exact same time. Bethesda, please figure that out. Go inside and see if that quest we were actually doing completed.
Getting used to this place. Does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Activate. Alright, that one wasn't as cool as all the other ones. Okay, so we did complete the quest All That Money Can Buy. We met the Starborn. I'm gonna call the episode there because that seems like a good stopping point before we just keep going down the rabbit hole. When we come back next episode, we're gonna be right here. We will talk to Noelle and progress the quest Starborn. But until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave that like and sub down below if you have. And then until then, pizza.